What's up, everyone? Robert the Bruce here, and if you have been working with and struggling with the scoped crossbow and shots like this, where you really got to have a steady hand and really know the math on the bullet drop so you can hit amazing headshots like this one right here, this video is for you today. I mean, this guy had it coming, let's be honest. But seriously, if you've seen my sniper bullet drop guide with the downloadable guides, and you saw how incredibly easy it was to gauge long-range shots, even without experience, even trying a new sniper rifle out, just by having that guide next to you showing exactly where to put the bullet. Did the same thing here today with the crossbow for the balanced bolt and standard bolt. I've been really excited about this video, put a lot of time into crunching these numbers and figuring out the distances, and just making the guide in this video itself. So I hope you guys really enjoy it. Even without any experience with the crossbow, you'll be able to use these guides, get out there, and pop some amazingly long-range shots. So it's pretty cool. It is the scoped crossbow tutorial. We're going to go ahead and dive right into the way it works. If you we'll freeze this one here and you can look at it. First, to explain a couple things, the aiming reticles on the scope are called chevrons. Those little triangle things, those are called chevrons. So that's what I'm referring to, is the PKS 07 scope that's on the scoped crossbow. And when you hear me say the length of the chevron or the unit of measurement, it is from one point to another point. So like the top of the first point to the top of the second point, that's one chevron length. The way the guide works, it's similar to the sniping guide. It's very, very easy. You look through the scope and you measure how tall the guy is you're looking at. This guy here is about one chevron length tall. We can see that very simple. You don't have to do any crazy math in your head. It's very simple. You just look through the scope, see how tall he is in regards to the chevron length you're looking at, and then the guide tells you exactly where to shoot. For the balanced bolt, if he's one length tall, you aim just above his head on the second chevron, as if he had a hat and you're trying to shoot it off. Bam! You nail his shot. He never even knows you were there, and he sees crossbow and then sees the kill cam, and he's like, what? It is literally that easy. The balanced bolt is really easier, to be honest, to hit the headshot. Look at this guy. That's classic. Because it has almost no bolt drop. And that's the whole point of it. It does less damage, so it has to be a headshot if you want to get a one-hit kill with it. But you don't have to hardly compensate for bolt drop at all. If they're pretty far away, you might have to raise it a little bit. But for normal conceivable shots that you'd be taking, you rarely have to aim past even halfway down between the first and second chevron on the scope there. So very easy. And even the standard bolt that does more damage, and is a one-hit kill in hardcore, which is awesome. It's very easy to hit the shots with that as well, especially if you've got the guide next to you. You can memorize it, have it pulled up on your smartphone, or just print it off. I think is the easiest way. Print off the guide, have it sitting next to you, be kind of familiar with it, set up your spot, and when you see a sniper way off somewhere thinking he's cute, you look down the scope, gauge how tall he is based on the chevron length on your scope sight there. And then you look at the guide and you go, oh, I'm supposed to shoot right here to hit his head. Bam, it's that easy. There's a look at the standard bolt guide. We'll zoom in on this one. You can see I've got the little indicator of, oh, the guy's this tall. He's one chevron length tall. You put it right there as if you're going to shoot his neck or his hat off if he was wearing a hat, whatever, depending on which bolt you're using. And that's it. It's so easy, but it's so effective. So I really hope you guys enjoy this as much as I enjoyed making it. Where do you get the guides? YeshGaming's Facebook page. It's that simple. You go there. I've got an album uploaded. So you download the guides, and heck, while you're there, you might as well like the Facebook page. Am I right? Yeah, download the guides, print them off, use them, nail some awesome shots. Now, one final thing I want to note. I had some people asking me about this. The little gauge indicator there, the little slide indicator, people say, why don't you use that and you can gauge bullet drop with it? In a surprising move, because they're so realistic about everything else, DICE actually did not make this to scale. It's just eye candy to look cool, but it's not actually put in there as a way for you to gauge long range drop. So just kind of ignore that, use my guide, you'll get awesome shots in no time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Share this with your friends if you think they would enjoy it. Really put a lot of effort into these guides and making them easy for you to hit these awesome shots with no experience, and I hope it works well for you. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, don't forget, in Battlefield 3, only rookies camp the enemy spawn.